If you guys didn't know, I just started my brand new Fortnite channel where I upload Fortnite tips, updates, best moments, and more. If you guys play Fortnite, be sure to click that link down in the description, go over there, and subscribe. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some leaks and upcoming changes that could be coming to the Division system and other stuff in Call of Duty World War II. Some pretty exciting stuff, and honestly something that I felt needed to be addressed. If you guys could, drop a like on this video, that'd be amazing. Let's go ahead and go for 220 likes, so smack that like button, I would really appreciate that. And then of course subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's get right into this. So first of all, Call of Duty World War II has been a game that has slowly but surely improving depending on the changes to the supply drop system recently. DLC weapons coming out, more variants coming out, and we know there's more stuff in the game, more variants that are hidden in the game still, more camos, and more stuff that's going to be coming in the future. This game has had a slow but sure build, which is sort of unique to how other games, usually a game will spam you with a bunch of stuff at the release. This game has been, you know, something that was a bit boring and dry at parts, but now they're constantly updating the game, and we actually have some more stuff coming up in terms of DLC 2, which was actually announced that it's going to be coming. Of course, we all knew there's going to be 4 DLCs, they all work the same. And as far as DLC 2 was announced. It's going to be working like another map pack did. We're going to have 3 new multiplayer maps, 1 new zombies, as well as 1 new war map. So as far as the 3 new maps we're getting is Dunkirk, Egypt, and V2, which is unique to name a map V2 when we already have the V2 rocket. That can be kind of confusing. Then you also have the new war map and the zombies. I believe the war one is called Operation Husky, and that is of course coming in the near future with DLC 2. But the thing is, with that alongside DLC 2, there was some other sort of leaks from Reddit as far as more divisions. If you guys remember, with the Resistance division, we actually had the Resistance map pack at the Resistance event, and that was the Resistance division which came out, which was the one that basically allowed you to have the unlimited pistol ammo, the tactical knife on the pistol, and was sort of a unique division. But now a lot of people have been, and even myself, the one thing I'm vocal about that I still think needs to be changed in this game is the fact that the create a class system doesn't have much customizability. First of all, there's only, you know, your certain amount of limited divisions in this game right now, and then you have, even with the 1 DLC one, and then you have a bunch of basic trainings, like I think there's about 30 basic trainings. But what sucks is you can only use 1 basic training, and I've been talking about possible fixes to this. Maybe if you give up your pistol and your grenade, you could have a 2nd basic train or something like that. I think that changes to this are going to be coming. And as far as leaks, we have some new divisions and actually a new weapon attachment which have been leaked and which are most likely going to be coming to the game in the near future. So this is all sort of stuff that as far as these divisions, people believe that there's going to be a new division coming every single time a map pack comes out, similar to what they did with the Resistance division. And as of right now, there's a set of divisions in the source code for the game, but what they have behind most of these divisions is just a name. So for DLC 1 we had Resistance. For DLC 2 there's the Grenadier, or the Grenadier, I think Grenadier is the right way to say it. The Grenadier division for DLC 2 is what it's most likely going to be. DLC 3 Commando, DLC 4 Scout, and an extra one which is an Artillery division. So if all those come into the game, that could increase, you know, the how you make your class setups and really change the meta, because as of right now it's really just run infantry or airborne and then slap on hunker. That's basically the best class setups right now, and that's why you don't see me making too many class setup videos. Usually I'll just play live with new variants and then, you know, I just give the class setup in the first couple seconds of the video. But as far as with the Grenadier division, there has been some leaks behind it, because this was the next one that's going to be coming out. So of course we're going to get updates on this as it goes around, but it looks like what this division is going to be something around making score streaks more powerful. Now if we remember back about a month ago, people at Activision and Sledgehammer actually said that they were looking into some sort of a score streak buff, and they didn't know whether it was going to be either reducing the amount of points you need to get a score streak or increasing the power of these score streaks. Now it looks like with this division, that's one of the things this division is going to supply, I guess you could say. As of right now, these are just leaks, and these could change at any time, and it's not complete, but this is what it's looking like right now. It looks like you'll get, if you run this division, a 4th score streak slot. So instead of just running 3 score streaks, you'll be able to run 4, which was, I believe, yeah, back in AW, that's how it worked if you sacrificed other things. So that's what this division is looking like. You can get 4 score streaks. You could run UAV, counter UAV, fighter pilot, glide bomber, whatever you want to run. 4 score streaks seemed like it would definitely help out. You would also get hardline. So hardline would be, of course, from previous Call of Duty games, a modified cost of score streaks assumed lower, separate checks for support and assault streaks. And the thing with this is, of course, a lot of people would be concerned about how requisitions or the ordnance basic trainings would work with this. And the guy who checked these leaks on Reddit, which was lacking a good name, he believes that these will not be able to stack, you know, requisitions and ordnance. It doesn't look like those could stack up with this hardline, because that would make it just a kill streak fest, and that's what we have as far as there. It also looks like another part of this division would be score streak buffs built into the division. Fighter pilot would go a bit slower. Other buffs would be coming for all different score streaks, but we don't really know the information as far as that. So this division looks absolutely cool. It looks like it would buff your score streaks, but the fact is, in my opinion, this is awesome, but it still doesn't create that customizability. I don't want to give up infantry and give up my ability to strafe, have the bayonet, have the extra ammunition, or give up airborne, have the ability to have the silencer to move faster with my SMG and you know, climb things faster to get a score streak buff. I would much rather prefer if the score streak buff, you know, this division seems cool, but there also should be a score streak general buff built into the game, because as of right now, the score streaks are very, very underpowered in this game. And if we look back on the most popular Call of Duties, they all had huge score streaks. That's a big part of Call of Duty. Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, MW3, MW2. These had score streaks that could get you 10 kills. You're not going to be able to get 10 kills with these, you know, with what we have right now into the game, as far as even the biggest kill streaks, the paratroopers and some of the bombers and stuff like that. As far as another thing that was found in this game with this different update is with the Shamrock and Awe patch, which came back a while ago, basically the St. Patrick's Day event, there was a rifle grenade launcher hidden in, and some people believe that this rifle grenade launcher might be one of the things that comes with this division, with the Grenadier division, which I probably agree with, because if you look at all the other divisions, for example, infantry gives you the bayonet, Airborne gives you the silencer, Mountain gives you the scope steadier, whatever it's called. You get Expeditionary, you get the fire shotgun shells. Resistance, you get the knife on your pistol, and you get the mounted LMG thing with the armored one or whatever. So it looks like this would probably come with it, which would be like a noob tube attached to the guns, which definitely this gets me concerned right now, because first of all, grenades are already so overpowered in this game, and having a grenade launcher put onto the gun would just be absolutely insane. It says that its damage radius would be 256 inches. Your ammo would be 1 at a time with 2 in reserve, so you'd have to shoot, reload it, something like that. Impact damage will be 120, and the damage will be 25 to 110. So this just goes along with my point. If this is part of this update with this next division, this is going to make it so you literally have to run Hunker, and that's why I think this game needs some changes. And I've talked about changes so much on this game because they're changing the game so often. It seems like whenever I say stuff, a lot of it does seem to come true, and it's probably just a coincidence, but I feel like, you know, I speak my mind, and I like to do that with Call of Duty World War II because it's a game that I care about, and I want the game to be as good as physically possible, which I know it can be because they're updating this. Hunker is a problem in this game right now because you have to run it every single time. So what they need to do is either weaken grenades or something like that, so you can get away without running Hunker, or possibly make it so you could run 2 or 3 basic trainings. I mean, why not? Would it really be that overpowered if people were running around with 2 basic trainings, even 3, I would say? It would make the game more fast-paced and more fun, and I think that's something that you should be done. Maybe you have to sacrifice an attachment and a secondary and a grenade, something like that. It's fine, but I think there should be more customizability, because the division system, at first I was really opposed to it. I still think it's not nearly as good as class setups, but I think that especially the pick 10 class setup that Treyarch does in Black Ops 3, and hopefully that'll be in Black Ops 4. It was also in Black Ops 2. I think that if you could pick more basic trainings, the customizability could be really good, because divisions technically give you, I guess, like 4 different perks or 3 perks in an attachment, and then with the basic training, you can get only 1 of them. Having 2 or 3 basic trainings could take this game to the next level and really make it a lot more fast-paced, a lot more fun, and a lot more action-packed, and would allow people to use these fun divisions. Like I would love to run a mountain division, armored, or a you know, even like the resistance division or something new. But the fact is, I feel like I can't run those because then I'd have to use a different I'd have to use the basic training that allows you to strafe back and forth. I can't remember the name right now, and then that would screw me over by having no hunker unless I did the armored division. So I feel like that's sort of a dilemma right there. These are the changes. It looks like we're gonna get new divisions coming into this game. By the time this game is done, we should have 10 plus divisions or somewhere around there. So let me know what you think, and if anything should be changed with the division basic train setup, let me know in the comment section down below. Smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. It's up for a cookie and don't looky, and I'm out. Peace.